In this video, I'm going to break down a Japanese concept that might explain why you feel stuck between doing what you love and making money. And it's called Ikigai. And once you understand it, everything about building a purposeful business starts to make sense. Ikigai literally means your reason for being. The Japanese believe that everyone has an Ikigai. And it's a sweet spot where four things overlap: what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. When you find this intersection, you found your Ikigai, your life's purpose. Let me show you how this works. Look at these four circles. In the first circle, you have what you love. Maybe it's helping people, solving problems, or creating things. But here's the key. This isn't a LinkedIn optimized answer. It's what genuinely energizes you and what activities make you lose track of time. In the second circle, what you're good at, your natural strengths and developed skills. And this includes both your talents and the skills you've built through experience. The third circle, what the world needs. This is about what problems people are struggling with, and what problems do you see that genuinely frustrate you? What gaps exist that you feel called to address? And the fourth one, what you can be paid for. What problems will they solve that are worth paying for? This is about realistic revenue opportunities around your abilities, skills, and your experience. So here's what's beautiful about Ikigai. It shows you that purpose and profit aren't opposites, they're partners. You don't have to choose between doing meaningful work and making money. The magic happens in the center where all four circles overlap. And that's your Ikigai intersection. The directional signal that's a magnet to people, your audience, and it's sustainable for the life and the lifestyle that you want to live. But what I find most entrepreneurs are missing is that finding your Ikigai is just the beginning. It does give you direction, but you still need to validate that this direction actually works in real life. So how do you find yours? I take people through this exercise when they work with me about getting honest in each circle. For instance, some people use this as a checklist. They might not take it to the depth that it should really go. For example, if we look at the fourth question, Ikigai, what you can be paid for. On a surface level, you might approach this, practically speaking, realistically. But in this, there's reflection prompts that could help you go deeper. For example, how do you see others creating value around similar work? What are people already willing to invest in that connects to your abilities and interests? What problems would people pay to have solved? And I like this one the most. What transformation would people invest in? This gets you out of the rote thinking around online business of what's already being done, and instead it frames it like what transformation is worth people paying for. And not only that, let's then tie in your personal experience. What transformation did you go through that you can then teach back to your audience? And then, and this is crucial, you need to do what I call the trade-offs reality check. And here's where most creator advice fails you. It sells you the dream without honestly discussing the price. Every path has costs. Every outcome demands sacrifices. The question isn't whether you'll make trade-offs, it's whether you'll make them consciously and willingly. So ask yourself, what would a normal day look like if this Ikigai zone became your reality? What would you need to consistently say yes to? And more importantly, what would you need to say no to? How does this lifestyle affect your relationships? What income is required to sustain this life? And are you genuinely excited about that path? Because here's the truth. Every appealing idea doesn't hold up in real life. You need to first get brutally honest about what achieving your Ikigai direction would actually require and whether you're truly aligned with those demands and on board for the sacrifice or the trade-offs that are on that path. And once you have your authentic Ikigai intersection and you validated it against your real lifestyle preferences, you're ready for the next step, translating that signal into actual products people want. And that's where I like to bring in something I call the evolution framework. See, your Ikigai gives you direction, but you need a system for building toward it strategically, one purposeful product and one purposeful step at a time. And if you want to learn how to turn your Ikigai into validated product concepts that people actually buy, I do have a free guide that I'll include down below. It's the one that I'm showing here called Purposeful Product Zone, and it walks you through the complete process. The link is in the description. And if you're curious, what system do you create to earn 4 or 5 figures a month while still having a small social media following, then this video will be perfect for you. Make sure you watch it.